All right, welcome back. We have a Black Panther setup video just specifically for him. The movie, tonight's Wednesday night. The movie comes out tomorrow. I have not decided yet when I'm going to see it. I am kind of excited to see it just because Namor and whatever the heck they're calling them, they're Atlanteans, but I don't know what they're calling them now. I am actually excited to see Namor on the big screen. He's one of the big characters I've always wanted to see on the big screen. A little disappointing. Yeah, pretty disappointing that, you know, Chadwick Boseman isn't in it. I would have rather had him recast. But it's not like I make those decisions or anything. Even though I love Chadwick Boseman, it saddens me that he's gone, you know, but Black Panther has been around since the 60s, you know, his own comic premiered in 1977. He is bigger than Chadwick Boseman, no offense to him. Again, he's one of the most, Chadwick Boseman is one of the most promising actors of this era. I will say he got a lifetime worth of, you know, movies in the short period of time he's around. I mean, to play Jackie Robinson and Jackie Brown and T'Challa is quite the, you know, feat, especially in the short amount of time that he did it. But he was always the big presence in Captain America Civil War to me. Like, a lot of people are going on about Spider-Man, but the fact that I'd seen Spider-Man on the big screen in two different franchises, it wasn't as big of a deal to me, even though he's joining the MCU. For me, it was really Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. And just a presence in that film. I actually think he had a stronger presence in that film than he did on any of the other MCU movies. Just the way he was and stuff. But anyways, yeah, this is Black Panther versus some Atlanteans showing up in Wakanda, and then him surrounded by the Dora Milaje, just kind of getting ready to fight. He is up on a, you know, wire just to, you know, give him a good leaping action into, you know, at the soldiers or whatever, and then trying to, you know, space it out to where the Dora Milaje, you can see their faces at least in the background and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, it turned out pretty good. This is Ewok Village, classic Ewok Village, Dio from the original Star Wars series, original Star Wars toys back in the day. I got it at a garage sale for like 20 bucks or 10 bucks or something, and I've used it quite a few times, especially for Black Panther. It's worked out well, and then just kind of peppering in the trees and stuff like that in there just to give it a little bit more life, because it is pretty bare when you take everything off it. So, but yeah, that'll do it for this picture. Let's go on to another one. All right, so it's been actually like 4 or 5 days since I made my that last shot that was in Wakanda, and I've had this idea in mind for quite a while. It's not quite what I wanted it to be. I kind of wanted them up higher, but it actually kind of turned out really good with the finished product. But we basically have Namor going at it with T'Challa, but yeah, and then just kind of filling in the background with the Atlanteans and the Dora Milaje fighting, you know, up on that cliffside or whatever. This picture will be taken from a much lower angle to where, you know, you won't be able to see the background and stuff. I mean, when you do a picture like this, all you got to do is kind of get below. You know, I know that's kind of awkward for you guys, but you just got to get below that blue cellophane. And when I first started doing water pictures, I used a clear cellophane. I do find that a blue cellophane, blue plastic, something that's crinkly, this is actually a party bag, I think is what it is, works really good for water. I would not use clear plastic like I used to, because you always had to put some kind of blue underneath it just to help fill in the color. This just looks so much better. But yeah, and then just having, like I said, just using some rocks and having the two factions fighting in the background. And I did see, you know, Black Panther 2 since this. You know, it's kind of funny because I hear a lot of criticism that I actually really liked it, which is kind of weird. I'm kind of anti-wokeism, and I didn't really feel this movie's all that woke. The only thing I will say that was woke in it is there's like hardly any dudes, and how you have, I mean, Chadwick Boseman died, which is sad and tragic, and I'm fine with Shuri taking over But how you have an amazing character like M'Baku, he was my favorite part of the first movie, actually. M'Baku was my absolute favorite character of that movie. And I didn't even like the first Black Panther that much, so I had pretty low expectations for this one. But he was in it here and there. I could watch a Disney Plus series on him. It'd probably be one of the best, probably the best way to go about exploring that character some more. The movie was too long, in my opinion. That would be my other big complaint. But as far as the movie itself, I really liked Shuri. She was my least favorite character of the first movie, and I thought she just did an amazing job in this. She was given way more to act with, more to chew on, and with everything that went on in it. I just thought she was great. I thought the portrayal, a little sad that it isn't, that Namor's not an Atlantean in the movie, but I thought the way they handled that was done really well. Like I said, I really did enjoy it. The final fight was awesome. I just, I liked it way more than I thought it would. Like I said, it could be like half hour to 45 minutes shorter. But it was great. The way they portrayed the Atlanteans, other than the fact that they were, whatever they called them, they're more Mayan-based than whatever Atlantean-based. They did a pretty good job of it. So it was great seeing Namor do what he does best, just kind of being a jerk and flying around destroying stuff. They got his power set right. I was very pleased. With how they had him. And I really liked that actor. He was in Narcos Mexico, I think. And that actor that plays Namor is pretty good in that. So it was great to see him in that. So, but other than that, yeah, cool picture. Turned out good. Let's go on to just one more. All right, so for our final shot, I really wanted to get Namor out front and center just for his own shot. I know I've used him before long ago, but it's been a very long time besides, the last shot in this one. And this is another one that I'm going to have to take at a very low angle. I kind of got to flip my phone on the panoramic view, doesn't quite get low enough. If I flip it on its side, again, this is kind of weird for you guys, but I can get that low enough angle to hide the, plywood from the bottom of my table to where you're not going to see that. And you basically just see the ocean bottom, ocean floor, and then, peppering in some, aquarium plants, fake plants work really great for underwater shots, and they've worked really good for my He-Man Master of the Universe shots, just because that's kind of a otherworld place. I could imagine them being good for some Guardians of the Galaxy on other planets too. But yeah, just kind of putting in those plants. If you notice on the left, there's a pink plant, and then there's a rock, and then there's the green plant in back, and just kind of using that rocky exterior to separate those two plants. I think it adds quite a bit to it. And yeah, just getting Namor in a great pose, as if he's flying through the, just hauling butt through the ocean floor. So I think it turned out really good. Really like this one. But yeah, great video, guys. I guess we're done now. So hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the description of the video for my Instagram and Facebook page, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.